All right, let's talk about AI in real estate. It's becoming an absolute force multiplier for investors. And I don't mean just for the little things. We're talking about automating entire businesses, finding deals in ways that honestly felt like science fiction just a couple of years ago. So let's dive right in. Let's be honest, when you hear AI, your mind probably jumps to stuff like writing emails or maybe summarizing an article, right? And look, that's fair, but that's just barely scratching the surface. It's like seeing the very tip of an iceberg and having no idea there's a mountain of potential hiding just underneath the water. And here's the difference in a nutshell. On one hand, you've got most investors using AI for, simple everyday tasks. But the top investors, oh, they're playing a completely different game. They're using AI to automate their entire business. They're literally finding deals while they sleep and even building their own custom AI tools. That's the huge leap we're going to explore. Okay, so where do we even begin? Well, you have to start with the lifeblood of any real estate investing business, finding good deals. So let's look at how AI is completely changing the game here, basically becoming your own personal on-demand data scientist. Now, just let this sink in for a second. In the past, if you wanted to really dig into data to figure out which homeowners were most likely to sell, you had to hire a super expensive data scientist. We're talking 20 grand, maybe more. Today, an AI can run that same complex analysis, but it does it in seconds for just a tiny fraction of the cost. It's a game changer. So, the secret weapon that makes this possible is a technique called list stacking. And it sounds complicated, but the idea is actually pretty simple. Instead of just looking at one list of potential sellers, the AI smashes multiple lists together, public records, financial data, you name it, to find where they overlap. It's looking for people who are showing multiple signs of distress, which means they're more motivated to sell. For example, an AI can find a property owner who not only has a bunch of city code violations, but is also going through a divorce and is on a pre-foreclosure list. See, any one of those flags is interesting, but all three of them together on the same property? Ding, ding, ding. That is a red-hot lead. That's how AI finds that one perfect needle in a giant haystack. Okay, great. So AI has found you this amazing list of leads. What's next? Well, now you got to talk to them. And this is where AI steps in as your 24/7 automated assistant, making sure you never, ever miss a single opportunity. And I know what you're probably thinking. Clunky, robotic chatbots, right? Nope, forget those. We're talking about modern AIs that can have thousands of incredibly personalized, natural-sounding conversations all at the same time. They adapt to each person's situation, and they work around the clock. They don't need coffee breaks, they never get tired. So what this does is create this beautiful automated funnel. Step 1, AI uses that list stacking to pinpoint a lead. Step 2, the AI chatbot reaches out, engages them, and qualifies them. And the result? You, the investor, get to spend your valuable time only talking to people who are actually motivated and ready to chat. All the tire kickers and time wasters get filtered out before they ever reach. And this quote from Brian Hansen really gets to the heart of it. Just think about the mental shift there. Instead of spending your day getting yelled at or hung up on, every single conversation you have is with someone who actually wants to talk to you. I mean, that's not just more efficient, it's a huge boost for your morale and your focus. All right, so you found a seller, they're qualified, they're ready to tack. The deal's not done yet, right? This is where the AI-powered toolkit gets even bigger, helping with everything from analyzing the property all the way through marketing it. Now, this part is straight out of a movie. We're talking about AI with computer vision. Basically, these AIs have been trained on millions of property photos. You can just feed them pictures of a house, and they can instantly spot things like water damage, an old roof, or a dated kitchen. And not only that, they can even give you a cost estimate for the repairs, all before you've even set foot inside the house. And the cost for this? Get ready for it. It's 10 cents. 10 cents a photo. So for literally just a few dollars, you can get a detailed preliminary repair analysis that gives you this huge advantage when you're negotiating. It's just unbelievable. So let's flip to the other side of the deal, finding a buyer. Now, the old way was a total grind, right? It took months, sometimes years, and thousands of dollars to build a good cash buyer list. The new way? With AI-powered web scrapers, you can generate a massive, targeted list with, you guessed it, the push of a button. Just look at these numbers for a second. This is not a typo. Using a simple AI scraper, one investor built a list of 20,000 potential cash buyers. And the cost for that list? A one-time fee of about $80.
The return on that is just astronomical. And what's more, it totally levels the playing field for new investors. And the AI arsenal is just growing by the day. You've got tools that can give you super deep property valuations and predict market trends. Others let you basically spy on your competitors and see exactly what ads they're running. You can even generate gorgeous, professional property advertisements in seconds just by describing what you want in plain English. Okay, this all brings us to what might be the most powerful part of this whole revolution. So far, we've been talking about using tools that other people built. But what if I told you the biggest shift is that now you can be the one building the tools? And I'm not exaggerating here. Let me say that again because it's a really big deal. You can build your own custom software for your business without writing a single line of code. Zero, nada. You don't have to be a tech genius anymore. The process is almost silly. It's so simple. You just have a conversation with the AI. You type out what you want your app to do, just using normal language. The AI generates all the code, shows it to you, you tell it what to tweak, and boom, in a matter of minutes, you have a working app you can use in your business right away. So what kind of stuff could you build? Well, check out this example. You could build your own app that takes a photo of an empty room and automatically digitally stages it with different styles of furniture. People pay professional companies thousands of dollars for that service, and you could build the tool to do it yourself in less than 10 minutes. And it all kind of boils down to this quote. You can use AI to handle pretty much the entire front end of the process. It does the finding, the qualifying, the analyzing, the marketing. It handles all that grunt work, leaving you to focus on the one critical thing that only a human can do: make the final decision on whether or not to actually buy the house. So that brings us to the final thought here. The technology exists. The power to create your own custom solutions is literally at your fingertips right now. So the question is no longer, can this be done? That question's been answered. The real question, the only one that matters now, is what tool will you build first?